Good day, good morning, El Paso. Good day, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. Your local junk caller here, Charlie, aka Dumpster Daddy. It's about what's that? 4:33 in the morning, March 20th. Um, Coming into you live and direct. Well, I always say live and direct, but this is recorded, of course. But coming to you in a different environment. I'm at the crib, early in the morning. Uh, got my office area, my desk area set up for where I can do some content creation right here from the house. Trying out this platform, StreamYard. Just want to be able to give some different content for the channel. I was sitting here just writing some notes, so you'll probably see me looking to the side every now and then, checking it out. But I was jotting down some notes, just trying to think of the direction that I want to move the channel in, and the different variety of content that I want to put out there to you guys and see what we can make move and shake. Been consuming a lot of content lately. We did a mad push when we jumped into this content creation game at the end of 23, all through January, putting out a piece of content or a post a day. So I was doing a lot of recording with my DJI Action Mini there, or Action Mini, but my DJI Action camera there, and was just coming home, slapping it all together, putting it out there, seeing what's stuck. But as I kept creating and kept consuming more content, I'm seeing different creators who've been in the game for a minute, the way that they put out their stuff, and they have a different um, you know variety of content that they put out there. So I was thinking of here what I want to do. But first, I was thinking about just some areas in my life that I need to start holding myself more accountable to. I was just taking down some notes, and I was like, um, holding myself accountable. So one thing that I've been working on is getting up at the time that I say I'm supposed to get up. Um, been up for, I say my time to get up is between 2:30, 3 o'clock, because there are some things that I want to do. I need to hold myself accountable to getting up and having prayer, um, communicating with the Lord, doing a little bit of reading. Um, that stuff is important to me. Trying to grow to be the person who um, is capable of running, big companies and all that type of stuff. So, I got to put in that work behind the scenes. So yeah, holding myself accountable. Like right here, I said, I hold myself accountable to when a client calls me, I plug them in the calendar, get them taken care of, whether it's for an estimate, getting the job done, all that type of stuff. Of course, that's business and working with integrity, but that's also, holding myself accountable to that, following through for them, taking care of my wife and uh, things around the house. But I can always make improvements, and that's what um, I'm working on. So that's what this part will be. So I'll be checking in here, um, here and there. Um, haven't decided yet if I necessarily want to, use this platform or use my other platform that I will be creating, my personal platform. Haven't decided how I want to move and shake between the two yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll be tied together. Because I'll probably go more in depth on some of the books that I'm reading, some of the podcasts that I listen to. Probably go, put that stuff over there. But over here, I was, my vision for this channel is, you know, uh, having a podcast, bringing on other talented people that I worked with at the Walt Disney World Company, people that I met and meet working here in El Paso that own their own small businesses or, run large companies who, whoever we can get on the platform, when we start growing it that way. Other content to put out there, day in the life, show you some behind the scenes stuff, some events that we go to, being more consistent with taking video and pictures of things that we do when we're out there. Um, we do, part of the El Paso Chamber, so they're always having some type of mixer or networking event or some type of class to go to. So, that question and answers. I know I have questions that I have reached out to content creators about. If you guys have something that you want to reach out to me about or a suggestion, all that, just trying to think of uh, different ways to grow the content, to grow the content, to grow the channel, to put out good content. Guys, that's something that you guys might be interested in. One thing, I always say one thing, but thing that I talk to my wife about is like how much exposure, do you want to have or do you want to give? Had a small incident where somebody uh, reached out to us on show. So I'm gonna say reached out to us, but wrote a false claim about us with the El Paso Animal Control, saying I had an animal that attacked an elderly person. Had the police or the officers show up at my house. I was out working. My wife took care of that, handled that for me. But when it comes to the social media, I was talking to my homeboy, and he connected with a young lady who is in the social sphere. She does her own thing when it comes to baking and cooking and all of that type of stuff. And she said that you have to be comfortable with a level of your life being exposed. You just have to be comfortable with that. People might start recognizing you, or you know, however she put it to him, but he was just like, you just got to be comfortable with, you know, you're putting yourself out there. Because I did pull back after that experience. I didn't want, just trying to think of, I don't want, how do I want to um when it comes to the family, how do I want to expose my family to this social media thing? And I remember me and my wife had a talk early on in our relationship about um, social media and how we want to use it, but also like when we have children, not exposing our children on social media. So if we do social media when the Lord blesses us with children, then we'll probably keep them off social, or we'll make a very private page for only family, only family for that. But we haven't got there yet, but we do have that in place. But when it comes to um right now and where we're at, uh yeah, we're gonna start doing a little bit more just day in the life, probably starting at the house where I'm at, walking around. I'm just one guy, truck and trailer. I do use um temporary employment or temps. There's this company here that I use, so I'll just call them up every now and then when I have a big job that I need some help with. They'll give me some labor, and then I'll pay them. Uh, but for the most part, by myself. I did re up on these handy dandy door hangers. There, you get that. See that, but and then on the back. So normally, I will have one of my temp girls help me. Her name's Cynthia. Put these out, but for right now, I am going to start getting these out myself. I did order a lot, so I've invested in a lot of equipment. So we got to start generate some income to start paying some of this stuff off. Before that interest rate kick in on my credit card. So your boy will be putting in some work. We're gonna be humping. We're gonna be pushing out some content. We hope to well, me and my wife, we're gonna get a podcast going with her as well. So we hope to just give you all some good stuff coming here in the near future. So just be on the lookout. Yeah, that's all I got for you. So you all have a good morning. I'm going to get to posting my stuff on Facebook and Instagram and Nextdoor and all that type of stuff. So see you guys out there later.